Hello and welcome to another episode of Revolutionize Your Life with Jenkins, where we explore the mindset, strategies, and actions you need to unlock your full potential and achieve lasting success. I'm your host, Lee Jenkins, and today we're diving into a topic that many of us strive for, but not everyone fully understands, and that's wealth. Now, when most people hear the word wealth, their minds immediately jump to money. But true wealth is so much more than just financial success. It's about creating abundance in every area of your life, your relationships, your health, your sense of purpose, and yes, your financial stability as well. Now, today's episode is all about mastering the flow of wealth. We're going to talk about how you can align your thoughts, your actions, and your purpose to create a flow of abundance that touches every part of your life. By the end of today's episode, you'll have practical steps to start shifting your mindset and creating lasting wealth, not just in your bank account, but in every aspect of your life. So as you listen today, I want you to ask yourself, what does wealth mean to me? Is it just about money, or is it something deeper? And more importantly, am I taking the right actions and holding the right beliefs to attract the kind of abundance that I want in my life? So we're going to explore how true wealth begins in the mind, how value creation plays a critical role in attracting success, and why gratitude is the secret ingredient that ties it all together. If you're ready to master the flow of wealth and create abundance in every area of your life, well, then let's get started. So let's dive into the core ideas of today's episode. When we talk about wealth, it's important to remember that, well, wealth isn't just about having more money. It's about creating abundance in all areas of your life. True wealth begins, well, with the way you think, the way you act, and how you approach the world around you. Wealth begins in the mind. It's about having a mindset that, it's aligned with abundance rather than scarcity. The difference between someone who attracts wealth and someone who struggles often comes down to how they think. Are you focusing on what's missing, or are you seeing the potential in every situation? Now, here's an example. Think about someone who's successful in business. It's not just their skills or luck that sets them apart. It's their ability to see opportunities where others see obstacles. They focus on solutions, growth, and how they can add value to others, even when challenges arise. Now, if you constantly think about lack, whether it's lack of time, lack of money, or opportunities, you're reinforcing that mindset. But when you shift your thinking to focus on what's possible and what's available, you start to attract more of those things into your life. Wealth flows to those who are mentally prepared for it. One of the most important principles of attracting wealth is the idea of creating value. Every successful person knows that wealth comes from giving more in use value than you receive in cash value. In other words, the more value you bring to the others, the more opportunities for wealth and success that comes back to you. Now, let me explain this with a quick story. There's a business owner I know once that struggled with growing his company because he was, solely focused on what he could get out of each transaction, whether it was a sale, a new client, or a partnership. But when he made the shift to focus on how much value he could provide, that's when everything changed. Instead of worrying about what he was getting, he started thinking about how he could genuinely help his clients, offering solutions that far exceeded what they were paying for. And, as a result, his business not only grew, but his clients became loyal supporters who referred him to others, creating a multiplier effect of value. See, that's the power of creating value. When you make it your mission to help others, wealth naturally flows. Now, let's talk about action. It's not enough to think about wealth and abundance. You have to back up those thoughts with focused, intentional action. But here's the key. It's not about just doing more. It's about doing the right things in a focused and efficient way. See, there's a concept I love, efficient action. It means that instead of being busy with everything, you focus on the actions that truly move the needle. Whether it's in your business, your personal life, or your relationships, it's about identifying the activities that bring you closer to your goal and putting your energy there. So, for example, instead of trying to manage every detail yourself, you might focus on building relationships that bring long-term growth, or investing time in learning a skill that will elevate your career. When you focus on what truly matters, you create more results with less effort. That's how wealth is created. Not by working harder, but by working smarter. And finally, let's talk about a principle that often gets overlooked. That's gratitude. It might sound simple, but gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for attracting wealth into your life. Why? Because gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already abundant. When you're grateful for what you have, whether it's a small win, a supportive relationship, or even a challenge that's helping you grow, you create an energetic alignment with abundance. And when you're aligned with abundance, more abundance flows to you. Now, here's something you can do starting today. Every morning before you dive into your day, take a few minutes to list 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice will shift your mindset into one of abundance and set the tone for the rest of your day. Okay, now that we've explored the key principles behind mastering the flow of wealth, which is mindset, value creation, focus action, and gratitude, let's talk about some practical steps you can start using today to bring more abundance into your life. Now, here are 4 actionable takeaways that you can put into practice immediately. The first step to mastering the flow of wealth is shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. If you're always thinking about what's lacking, you'll continue to experience lack. But when you focus on the opportunities and possibilities around you, you start to attract more of those things into your life. So here's an exercise to get you started. For the first week, let's say, whenever you catch yourself thinking about what you don't have, stop and ask yourself, what do I have that I am not appreciating? What is it? What do I have? What do I have that I'm not appreciating? Think about that. And then replace your thoughts of scarcity with thoughts of abundance. Like, for example, instead of saying, I don't have enough time, say, I have the time I need to focus on what matters most. See, this shift in mindset will start to open up new possibilities and opportunities for wealth. Okay, secondly, one of the fastest ways to attract more wealth into your life is by focusing on creating value for others. When you consistently give more in use value than you receive in cash value, opportunities for wealth naturally follow. So here's how you can apply this. Whether you're at work, in business, or even in your personal relationships, make it a habit to ask. Ask, how can I create more value in this situation? Then look for ways to solve problems, offer support, and give more than expected. This value-driven approach not only strengthens your relationships, but also opens doors to more opportunity for wealth. Thirdly, the key to mastering wealth isn't just hard work. It's about taking aligned, efficient action. Focus on the activities that truly move you towards your goal, rather than, just staying busy for the sake of being busy. So here's what I want you to do. Start by identifying the 3 most important actions you can take today that will bring you closer to your goals. These should be actions that have a direct impact on your success. And at the end of the day, evaluate your progress and make adjustments for tomorrow. This focus on efficient action will help you achieve more with less effort, moving you steadily towards greater abundance. Now, fourthly here, practice daily gratitude. See, gratitude is a powerful tool for attracting wealth and abundance because it shifts your focus. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present. When you're in a state of gratitude, you're more in line with the energy of abundance. So here's how you can make gratitude a daily habit. Try every morning or evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. These could be simple things like a supportive friend, a new opportunity, or even a lesson learned from a challenge. Then reflect on how these things enrich your life and set the intention to approach your day with a mindset of abundance. Now, these 4 actionable takeaways, developing an abundance mindset, creating value in every interaction, taking aligned action, and practicing daily gratitude, are simple but powerful steps you can start using today to shift your focus and attract more wealth into your life. Now that we've talked about the mindset, actions, and principles that lead to wealth and abundance, here's the key message I want you to take away from today's episode. And that is, wealth is not just about money. It's about creating value, thinking in abundance, and aligning your actions with your beliefs. You see, true wealth comes from alignment. It's about having the right mindset, focusing your efforts on creating value, and acting with purpose. When you approach life from this place of alignment, opportunities for wealth, both financial and personal, will begin to flow naturally. Now, let's not forget the power of gratitude here. See, gratitude opens the door for more abundance to flow into your life. When you're grateful for what you have, you're signaling to the universe that you're ready to receive more. That's why practicing gratitude is such a key part of this process. So, as you go through your day, I want you to ask yourself, am I thinking in abundance? Am I creating value in everything I do? Am I taking efficient action that is aligned with my goal? Now, when you consistently operate from this mindset, wealth and abundance in all areas of your life will start to follow. All right, we've talked about how to master the flow of wealth by aligning your mindset, actions, and gratitude with abundance. Well, now it's time for you to take action. Remember, knowing the principles of success is only part of the equation. You need to put them into practice. So here's what I want you to do. For the next week, I challenge you to focus on replacing thoughts of scarcity with thoughts of abundance. Whenever you catch yourself thinking about what's missing, stop and ask yourself, what am I grateful for? What's available to me right now? See, this shift will help you start seeing opportunities where you once only saw limitations. Then secondly here, look for ways to create more value in everything you do. Whether it's in your work, relationships, or personal projects, ask yourself, how can I help someone else today? How can I offer more than what's expected? And when you start adding value consistently, well, guess what? Wealth will follow. Now, third here is today, choose one or two key actions that will move you closer to your goals. Don't just stay busy. Focus on what really matters. Make sure the actions you're taking are aligned with your bigger vision of success. Now, if today's episode resonated with you, well, here's a few more things I'd love for you to do. First off, subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of Revolutionize Your Life. We're diving into powerful strategies each week that help you grow personally and professionally. Number two, share this episode. If you found value in today's episode, share it with a friend, a family member, or a colleague. The principles of wealth and abundance are something everyone can benefit from, and you never know who might need this message today. Thirdly here, connect with me. I love to hear how you're applying these principles in your life. Reach out to me on Facebook or LinkedIn or visit liamjenkins.com to share your progress. Let's keep the conversation going, and together we'll continue to grow in wealth and abundance. Now remember, mastering the flow of wealth starts with your mindset. When you think in abundance, create value, and take aligned action, wealth in all areas of life will naturally flow from there. Now, I want to thank you for joining me on today's episode of Revolutionize Your Life with Liam Jenkins. Until next time, keep focusing on creating value and keep watching how abundance begins to flow into your life. I'm Lee Jenkins.